channel. So today I did this makeup look. Now this is a very tropical, peachy, colorful, vibrant kind of a look. Okay, I think this is how I can describe the eye look right now. Basically, the look, before creating this look, the things that I had in my mind was that I really wanted a matte base and I wanted tropical colors on my eyes. So I used this peach shade, and in order to give it a bit of color or the pop of color, I used this green eyeshadow to line my eyes, and hence this look got created. I really hope you guys enjoy watching this video. And yeah, before moving into it, I would like to say that this kind of a look I did while I was vacationing in Goa. Now, I did not do it that intricately, just a very casual look. If possible, I would be attaching a photo here. So I thought, why not to recreate that look in a more refined manner, and so yeah, this got created. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you're new to my channel, then please do take a moment to hit the subscribe button and also press the bell icon. Now this small gesture of yours would mean everything to me, would keep me motivated and also support my work. So thank you so much for watching this video, and without any further ado, let's get started. So yeah, I have moisturized my face. I used the Face Shop Rice and Ceramide Moisturizing Cream, and I have also put on the sunscreen, for which I use the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Block Sunscreen, which I use regularly. Now this is a beach makeup look. Please do not forget your sunscreen at all cost. It has to be there underneath your makeup, and I wore it because it's the daytime I'm shooting, and yeah, if you can see the curtain is a bit lighter today. That is because I'm shooting in the daytime. Any which way, too much of blabbering, let's move into the primer first. And for the primer, I'm using the Smashbox Vitamin Glow Primer. Now I had actually forgotten about this primer, that I had this for a long time. It's the first time I will be using it. So I have this much amount on the back of my hand. So you can see I applied it on the areas where I do have my pores, underneath my eyes, and I would be applying it over my entire face. So once the primer is done, I will be moving to the foundation, and today I would be using this Lakme Absolute Mattreal Mousse. Now this is a tester size that I got free with NYKAA. I think this size is not available on site or in the market. Okay, so my shade is Rose Fair. Probably this shade is a bit lighter for my skin tone, but I really wanted a matte moisturizer, matte foundation for my skin, so I'm using it. Just let's see how it performs on camera. I'm using it for the first time, and here, as you can see, I would be using my finger to apply it all over my face. I'm using this kabuki brush to blend. Now, since there is a kind of shade difference, basically the undertones are a bit different, so I would be dragging the foundation down on my neck. Okay, so the thing is that this foundation kind of blends really nicely, more of a skin-like finish, but the coverage is not that great. So I think the shade difference is not that much evident right now. Kind of whitish cast, I do not know why. Fine. So for the concealer, I'm using this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C10. Now again, this is another base product. Okay, so the base products mostly I'm using for the first time on camera. In fact, this concealer I'm using for the first time. Actually, I just opened the packaging, and as you can see, I am applying that. I mean, very little amount. I do not want to go to overboard on the areas where I do have my pigmentation. Although I heard this is a really full coverage concealer. Let's see. So with my concealer blender brush, I will be blending the concealer. Now after blending the concealer, what I feel is that the coverage is really not great. It is more of a medium, light to medium coverage concealer. The reviews are out. They say that this is a full coverage one, but it is not. The first impressions are really not that great. Might be I would be using this concealer with other foundations. Yeah, this foundation was also not a very full coverage, so probably it did not work that great. Maybe I would try to work this concealer with other foundations out there, and also I would be trying to use it on my bare skin to see how it performs. But as of now, I do not know whether the camera catches it perfectly, but on my mirror I really do not find that much of very good coverage. Okay, and I would be taking this concealer a bit on the brush as well, and I would be applying it on my eyelids to prime them for eyeshadow. Okay, why am I singing? Next I would be setting everything. For this I'm taking this KA Beauty Loose HG Setting Loose Powder in the shade Olive. Okay, so the base is almost done. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it with a setting spray as well, because as I told you earlier that it's a tropical kind of a look and I want the base to remain intact. I do not want to melt. I do not want it to melt away due to sweating and all such things in the sun. And for setting, I use the Wet n Wild Photofocus Rose 3-in-1 base LED. Now I would be moving to the brows, and for that I would be taking this NYKAA micro brow pencil. Now ever since I used it in the previous video or the video before that, I have become a fan of this particular thing. This is just love. I really love the thin tip of this brow product. So as you can see, I am combing my brow hair downwards, and then using the tip I would be first overlining my brow, and then with small hair-like stroke I would be filling up any gap or sparse area that are present there. Ever since I used this brow product in my one of my previous videos, I have become a fan of this thing. Oh my god, such a beautiful brow product. I do have the benefit precisely my brow pencil, haven't used it till now. Maybe I can do a comparison video on the two, but before that I do need to test it out. Okay, my views. Next, coming to the eyeshadow palette, I will be using this NYKAA Beachside Peach eyeshadow palette because it's a tropical kind of makeup look, specifically for an outing to the beach. So we should go for this Beachside Peach eyeshadow palette. And I think, did I use it on camera? I do not remember. But I used this palette while on a vacation to Goa and I was just mesmerized. The quality is so good, you guys. Just neglect the packaging, okay? It's a bit flimsy, but beautiful packaging. I just love this one. Beautiful eyeshadow. They perform just so well. When I used it when I went to Goa, I used it on consecutive days and it survived it remained as it is the entire day. We were traveling, we were just exploring the beaches in South Goa. There was this harsh sun, scorching heat, so much of sweating, but this just beautiful. It performs so nice. So first thing I would be doing is take this peachy shade, light peach shade, and here I'm taking this fluffy blending brush from Kajal, and I would be applying it all over my lid. Next, with a small pencil brush, I would be taking this shade, this brown shade from the same palette, and I would be applying it on the crease area. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm going to pack this color on my crease, and again with the previous blending brush I would be blending these two colors together. Finally, I will be taking this shade. This is a dark shade, dark brown shade, very little amount. And again, first I would be packing this color and then blending it. So as you can see, I am using rounded circular motion to blend this two color, the crease shades together. Next, I would be again taking this dark brown shade and I would be applying it on the outer corners. And then darkening the outer corner. And also would be dragging this shade towards the middle part of the lid. So when I am applying or packing this color on the outer corner, the amount of the eyeshadow that I'm taking is really less, as you can see. So this part is kind of unblended, so I would be using my previous fluffy blending brush to blend the color. Maybe I would be taking a bit of the transition shade and then blending these two colors. Here you can see I am kind of blending out the outer corners a bit more extra because I really want to reduce the intensity, and so I am bringing it more towards the inner corners. The pigmentation of this eyeshadow is kind of insane, literally insane. So once the outer corners are done, I will be filling up this area, and today probably I won't be using any shimmer. Here you can see I'm taking this peachy shade and using a flat shader brush, and I would be applying it on the entire lid space area. Okay, so you can see how I am building up this color and packing it on my entire crease area. When I started doing this makeup, I really did not have too much of an idea how it would turn out to be. Although I did a similar kind of look while I was staying in Goa, but that was a very basic look. I did not go into too much of intricacies, but here I really wanted to make it that intricate. Okay, so my peach color has been deposited nicely, but I want this area to kind of get blended out. I think after a long time I am not doing any kind of a shimmer, but it's okay. So the upper eyelid is almost done. We would be moving towards the lower eyelid. I would be again taking that dark brown shade here, and I would be smoking out the outer corner of my lower eyelid, and then I would be taking this shade and this shade, a bit of it, and I would be applying it on my entire lower lid area. For lining my upper eyelids, I would be taking this Deborah Milano eyeshadow Kajal pencil. I really wanted to add a hint of color to this look because this is, as I told you earlier, more on the tropical and the beachy side. So again, I would say let's see. Now this liner or eyeshadow, it's basically eyeshadow pencil, so it does take a bit of time to show its pigmentation, because I'm applying it on the eyeshadow, but I got the desired pigmentation, and I would be using this pencil on the outer edge of my lower eyelids. Now let's move into the mascara. And for my mascara, I'm using this Essence ILove Extreme Volume Mascara. Now let's move to the rest of the face makeup, and I would like to have a really bronzed face. For bronzing, I'm using this Physician's Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed Bronze. Okay, maybe I should have done a bit of contouring, but I do not find the makeup to be really full coverage to the naked eye. I do not know how it looks on camera. I am using this bronzer after a really long time. I believe that a beach makeup is not complete without the necessary amount of warmth. So yeah, okay, I do not know why. All of a sudden it got so bright. I need to blend it out. Some amount of the bronzer I would also be adding to my forehead. And finally for the nose. Now since I have used this peachy kind of a color on my eyes, so I will be using a peachy kind of a blush because I do not want a very pink or reddish kind of a blush or mauve. It would have been better if I had gone for a very nude kind of a blush, but I do not have. So I will be using this Flower Beauty Blush Bomb in the shade Nectar. And it gives very subtle look to the face. So yeah, I would be directly applying a few drops of it on my face, and I would be blending it out. And lastly but not the least, oh my god, I forgot the highlighter. I can't do this kind of a blasphemy. Continuously in my mind it was like that, okay, I need to keep the face more on the matte side, but that doesn't mean I will be forgetting my highlighter. Okay, this is sin. For my highlighter, I'm again using this Bosslady Glow Lit Up Poplighters. Okay, so I would be going today a bit light with my highlighter. I won't be skipping it, but keeping it on the light side. It just gives that subtle hint of glow to the face. Just don't feel as if you are wearing a highlighter, and even though it gives that pink glow, it doesn't, tone you down. I mean, all this medium to dusky skin people. And finally, with the pencil brush, I will be taking some of this highlighter and would be highlighting the inner corners. Finally, the lipstick, for which I'm taking this PAC Retro Matte Lip Gloss in the shade Roasty. Yeah, Roasty. Okay, I am wiping off the lip balm that I had already put on my lips. So I did the falsies behind the camera, and this is the completed look. Now wearing the falsies is a completely personal choice. It's optional. If you want, you just put on oodles of mascara and you're just good to go. I like wearing falsies, but it is really a task. It is a task, you guys. And some days the falsies stick so nicely, but on certain days they just refuse to stick to your lashes and it becomes so cumbersome. Any which way, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then please do give me a big thumbs up. I will be back again with a brand new video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and bye-bye. bye. I love you all.